to Cute Smart Conversations with Capital Sage. My guest made it on. Paris, how you doing?
Yes, I'm great. How are you today?
I'm happy to see all these herbs behind you because I'm really into health and that's exciting to me. Girl, introduce yourself to the people who are watching. You're so cool. Look at you.
Well, my name is Paris Williams. I am originally from Brooklyn, New York City. I'm right here in Jersey City right now. We moved to Jersey last year. I'm a certified herbalist, a fiber artist, a tarot reader, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I like to dabble in a lot of things.
Where'd you get your
Oh, so there's a few online websites, online stuff that you could go check out.
Yeah.
I had gotten mine. I don't even remember my certification somewhere in the closet, but I definitely got mine online, and I was more inclined to keep on doing courses. Like there's so many great courses online. If we just Google it, you'll find that there's so many herbalist courses that we could.
Girl, I just got certified to do tech support, so I know exactly what you're talking about. That one little certificate gonna take me up about 15,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like right now, I just got a course on nutrition, but it's a little challenging to me. So I ain't gonna hold you. I haven't really dabbled in it as much as I would want to, but it's something that I'm interested in.
What kind of nutrition? Like what sparked you to get into the nutrition certification? Like what did you want to get out of it? You know what I'm saying?
So my thing is I want to know more like I guess anatomy, like the body, because people are so into like veganism, but there's certain blood types that it might affect. So like for instance, the O blood type is the most ancient blood type. Okay. Now you could be vegan and be an O, but you will need more you need more fatties, and you got to understand that your stomach already has a lot of acid in it. So fruits like grapefruit, or having too much key limes, or having too much acidic fruits could actually hurt your body. Within A blood types, it might be different. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to more know, is I wanted to dabble more into like body and how to heal the body. Obviously, I'm into herbs, but really heal the body with nutrition. What is good to eat? What is not good to eat? You know what I'm saying?
Smart conversations, right? So when you say O type is the first blood type, that makes me think of like Atlantis, or like
yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Lucy,
yes,
kind of dug up in Africa. Do you
yes.
see that? Would you like
of course
with it?
Oh yeah.
That's
oh yeah.
Take it too. I would automatically be like, oh, if you got O blood type, you must be like the original man or woman.
Yes, you're the ancients, okay? Like O blood type. Yes, I'm an O blood type.
Yes.
We could hold more fat inside our bodies, so it might be hard for people who have O blood type to lose weight, because back in the days when we didn't have a lot of food and we had to travel from different continents, we had to eat, but our bodies was able to store all that food, all the fat.
Yeah.
Once again, that goes into knowing your body type, your blood type, and why is it so important for a certain type of person to eat certain things. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
That is so interesting. I love to like conspiracize things, but it's probably true. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I don't know, people be hominids and aponids and hybrids. You know what I'm saying? That's very interesting.
Yep.
How long you been selling your products? You want to talk about your soap and stuff like that? First of all, let me stand over her soaps. Her soaps are so beautiful. They're aesthetically pleasing. I'm pretty sure they're all natural with no chemicals. I'm a fan of natural soap. Like, I love skincare so much. I don't wear makeup or anything like that. So if I see something that's gonna make me soft, like, I'm just like, yes, and it's all natural.
Yes.
No chemicals. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes, it's all natural. All my products are cold pressed. Oils are cold pressed. I use extra virgin olive oil. I use extra virgin coconut oil. I use avocado oil. I use grapeseed oil, and I also use jojoba oil for certain soaps,
I
like
love
the
grapeseed
shampoo.
oil.
Me too.
Yeah, it's so light.
Yes,
My favorite
and
oil
it's
is
so
almond
good. Like,
oil.
yeah, I couldn't use almond oil because it's a nut, and of the allergies. So I decided to stay away from that. But that was one of the oils that I wanted to start using was the almond oil. But it was
But
just it.
people aren't normally allergic to almonds, are they? They be like peanuts and like they be allergic to almonds.
Yeah,
Girl, I love almonds. I don't even care.
I had a person told me they can't use my soaps.
What do you think about avocado oil though? It has that seed in the middle. And I've had some people say to me, avocado oil is kind of like a seed. What do you think about
I use avocado oil in the soap, and I never heard anybody since break out.
Yeah.
That is interesting too. That is
I make
actually
my own hairspray, and I put avocado oil in it. And when you out selling stuff, you will meet the weirdest people. Have you ever experienced that?
All the time.
People say the weirdest things sometimes. People have actually said to me, avocado oil is a seed, and that might make activate my nut allergy. And I'm like, avocado is a vegetable. It's totally a vegetable.
No, I get all types of weird comments. I'm so unfazed by it now. I don't even pay nobody. I usually just I ignore it. Yeah.
They make the thing go by. Have you ever gone out and just like sold your products yourself, or are you more like people that you know or like social media?
Yeah, I started okay, so before soap making, I actually was an entrepreneur doing a few things. I was a fiber artist, so I was crocheting my stuff. I will go to places like 14th Street, 42nd Street and vend my stuff. I will go to events. I also was curating events. I was a party host at one part. And then I was a community activist. So I like to do events that other artists could come and sell their products.
Cute.
At one point, I was even selling incense on the train.
That's what I'm talking about.
By any means necessary.
I had a I had a basket and I would put my hairsprays in it and I like hop out at parking lots or like rent a table at a vegan restaurant or something like that. But I'm talking about at a Walmart and just be like, I'm gonna get out for like 30 minutes.
Yep.
And then you meet the weirdest people who say the weirdest things.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's why I like online business, because it's like, it's not so much energy exchanging. When I'm vending, it could be so draining sometimes, dealing with people people wanting to touch you or touch your products, and then they don't get it. At least with online, it's like, I know they purchases it. The only thing I have to do is just throw a little sample and we're good to go. I email them.
Smell it. I'm like, don't put your nose in my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, oh, just touch it.
Let me smell it.
That's the reason why I don't like to sell my soap on like when I'm vending, because
you just not doctor people. Like, you be like, don't put your nose on it.
I will have to do a sample for the front, which to me
people.
I can't. I would rather just do it online. That's the type of person I am. Yeah. And it does really well for me. You just have to learn how to, you got to learn how to market yourself. You got to learn what times people usually on the internet.
Right.
And, once you get a gist of that, then it's easy for you to really sell your stuff online.
For me, I did hand-to-hand sales because I just wanted that human survival skill. Like, I don't have any money. I'm going to make this. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to sell it. And I'm going to talk to people and get them to give me money for my product. So it was really like,
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's a human survival skill that I can use for the rest of my life. Girl, I did Rice Krispie treats and went out and sold them for no reason. I'm talking about chefed up some some Rice Krispie treats, wrapped them up in some saran wrap. It was just like, hey, support the movement. Support the movement.
Listen, I'm for it.
On a Saturday when you don't got nothing to do and you go and just make $200 real quick.
I love that. And maybe in your I don't know if you're into astrology, but I'm sure in your natal chart it has a lot to do with why you're so like impulsive like that.
I have a Virgo moon. And so
I'm a Virgo moon too.
So we're like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like,
I'm a Virgo moon
out here.
Yep.
And as I can see, you are the same because how those herbs are organized is so beautiful. Look at those.
Oh,
you ain't playing no games. Look at those labels.
I don't like no fogginess on the glasses. I'm a very particular person on how I like things, how I want it to be. I'm a very direct person,
So this is for the people, honey. This is cute, smart conversations. Let's just change the vibe. I'm a Leo. What's your sign?
I am a Pisces with a Capricorn rising.
Girl, let's get dramatic. Let's talk about drama.
Yes.
Let's be creative.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it, girl.
Yo, you already know. I'm a very
because we're gonna start sizing each other up and stuff. Like, I know what Pisces be like.
But I'm a very unique soul for the most part. I'm a very direct to the point where you're gonna know my schedule. I like a schedule. I guess that's the Capricorn in me. I gotta know from this time to this time, that's my time for myself. And then after that, I'm going to work. And then after that, I have my daughter time. And then after that, I have my time again. Everything is very
I don't know why. It's something very Capricorn looking about you. Which one is it the rising? The rising is who you actually are.
Rising.
I think the moon is who you actually are, and then the rising is like something else, right? What's the rising about?
The rising is how people are like. That's how people see you. That's what the first thing that they see. Yeah. The Virgo, the moon is your emotions. That is your emotional side. How you deal with people, how you communicate with people, how you love people, so that Virgo side is very important to me too. I always ask people
about Virgo. I'm like Leo. Round, Leo.
Oh, happy birthday too, right? Leo season.
I say Virgo, is it just like maybe time to get some money or something like that? I'm like, moon. I will get this done correctly, but any other time it's Leo round. It's Leo season. It's not even Leo season yet, but it is.
It's coming though. Hey. Happy early birthday.
Thank you, hon. It's my birthday already.
Oh,
I ain't happy Leo season in like March. I was like, it's almost Leo season, everybody. Get ready.
that's a Leo vibe for real.
Ask any Leo, they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, just to say this, I was super inspired by one of your videos because I actually saw you making the soap, and you had like a machine and stuff like that. And I thought that was so cool because I know the process of probably how you started, or at least how I started, and a lot of entrepreneurs I know. You start like with a vision and a dream, and you just kind of figure it out along the way. So to see you have like machines and stuff like that, I thought that was so cool. So, I mean, do you have anything you want to share about your entrepreneurial journey, or even tips for somebody blossoming in the same thing that we do? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. You said exactly the most important thing is to have a dream and visions. Like vision boards to me is so important. Having a vision and making sure that you're going towards what is it that you're doing. Like before I came here, I visualized how I wanted this room to be. I visualized how I wanted how everything, like, and even to this day, before I go to sleep, I like to visualize where else am I going? Like, how is my mansion gonna look, and
Mm.
how I'm gonna get into the mansion? I every time I think about before I go to sleep, I always visualize what's the next thing for me. And that's the main thing that like we all need is to keep ourselves in that vision, in that dream. Some people say like dreaming is could just be like an illusion, but it could also manifest into reality if we really feel that with the vision, you know. So
Girl, I saw
for
a quote the other day that was so powerful. It said like a vision without action is a hallucination. I was like, ouch.
okay, like people a lot of times they want to talk the talk like, okay, I want to do this, but then you never see them do action. Sometimes
Before,
people want
in
to
my
be
20s, but not anymore.
no,
You know what I'm saying?
no, hey, you know,
We all
I'm a type of person,
we,
huh?
we all went through that phase where we just dreamed and told people and wanted people to agree with us, and you know,
Yeah, I mean it happens, but the real thing is about it's really about just really getting to it, you know, like write down your visions, see that shit every day. Like if you gotta put that shit right by your bed every night, do it, visualize it, see it, feel it, touch it. Like how does it smell, how does your space look, and then every day you're gonna see a difference. Hold on, because
is
I
that your
got
phone or mine?
a charger. No, that's mine. I have the charger here though. But yeah, um
Yeah, this
you
is
know,
awesome because it's just so ambitious and like inspiring to get up and make your own thing. Because coming from like our community and stuff like that, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from the South. It's a little slower, so maybe it's more hustle and bustle up north. But in the South, it's like it's been an anomaly my whole life for people to actually go after their dreams and make something happen. So I'm just super inspired that you actually made these beautiful soaps. Do you want to tell people where to follow you at and stuff like that? My
yes, for sure. So yes, so my business page is PW Collections LLC.
yes, ma'am.
Once again, PW Collections LLC. All the soaps, everything is natural. Like I said, it was I am very very particular on percentages and knowing what and what is good for the skin, what is good for the body. That's why I said I wanted to get more into you know, anatomy and really focusing on what how can we build our body, but what how can we break down our body at the same time. um and I see myself really moving forward to really healing people in that aspect as well. So on my website you will see things like the capsules, you will see things as herbs that people could start on in their own home, because I always tell people get your own herbs, start these, get you some small jars
Yeah,
and get some herbs and make your own teas. It's easy.
I get my
It
herbs
doesn't
supplements of water. Chlorella is one of my favorite herbs, and I would just get a glass of water and just dump some chlorella in it. It'll clean you out. It like
yes.
oxygenates your blood. I love chlorella. What's your favorite herb?
Oh my God.
You have to pick one right now.
My main herb that I always go to is called passion flower.
Okay.
Passion passion flower helps with depression, it helps with anxiety, but it tastes great in salads, it tastes great as a topping on your food. Like passion flower also looks really cute. Like it has a nice flower.
I love your setup. Oh my god. Those
This is how
labels, those labels just bring out the Virgo in me. I'm like,
you know I had to. But the passion flower, it just looks, it has different textures to it. It has some stems, it has some flowers on it, some leaves, and it just looks so pretty if you was to put it in your salads or if you put it on top of a soup. And the benefits of the passion flower is so good. And if you make this as a tea, it'll also help you with going to sleep if you have insomnia.
Really?
The passion flower is really good. I get it, girl.
Some people just talk about chamomile, and chamomile makes me too calm.
No, the passion flower is perfect. It'll ease you, and it'll also help with healing any type of jittery feelings, or if you have a lot of like foggy thoughts. I always recommend the passion
flower. Can I
flower.
tell you a weird story?
Yeah.
So I had drank a bunch of black walnut powder like 3 months ago. How about it just started coming out a couple weeks ago? Like I did the master cleanse, but I did it like 3 months in a row. I did it like 1 month for like a week or two, and then the next month I did it for like 3 days, and then the next month I did it for probably like another 3 days. And I didn't really notice nothing, but like a couple weeks ago, I just was like really boo-booing a lot, and I was like, that black walnut powder is just now coming out, but that's a good thing because you know the intestines, they be having a lot of stuff in them. And so it makes sense.
Yeah, if this that means that's beautiful, because if it's
at the same time, I was like, wow, like
that means that you had a lot of toxins in your body. That's all. It had to go through the body to make sure that it's breaking down everything, and that's not the ending. It's going to keep on coming out. You get what I'm saying?
And
it takes a while for the body to do that.
Yeah. I had some activated charcoal too, but I try to go easy with that because you know you can really wipe your whole system out if you do that too much. But I think every couple months it's cool to drink some activated charcoal. I like to just throw stuff in water and just drink it. Like, you know, you don't gotta prepare nothing. You just be like, look, cup of water, this, that, and just chug it down. So that's how
I like charcoal. I like charcoal water. I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't do all the time, but it's still a good. I like it. You know, I also like bentonite clay, the calcium bentonite clay in my water as well. That's how I started using great. I was after the baby, I was overweight. And once I stopped breastfeeding the baby, I went straight to calcium bentonite clay and started putting it in my waters, which helped me remove all the heavy metals, all the toxins out my body, but also like helping me suppress that appetite. But for the most part, people don't think.
You want to lose real quick.
I needed to lose the weight because it wasn't healthy for my size. I'm 5 feet. I was like 145.
Personality.
Yeah. Oh, I get that all the time. People think I'm like 6 feet tall. I'm like, no, I'm 5 feet.
I'm 6 feet, but maybe like that. So this is so much fun. I love the aesthetics. And now I'm gonna ask you some weird questions.
Yes.
Do you still believe in the Illuminati? Because it was a craze a few years ago when people was just Illuminati this, Illuminati that. I was looking up lectures that was 3 hours long talking about the symbolism of the BP gas station sign and CNN and all this type of stuff. How you feel about the Illuminati, girl?
I mean, I'm going to keep it real with you.
Yeah.
It's all on Masonic signs, is all on just knowledge of self. So yes, I do believe there is a Illuminati or people that are more higher, that has more knowledge or has more access to certain things, but that's also just like any of us, right? If you want to be technical, shit, we the Illuminatis because we are the creator of everything, but we're not gonna go there. Do I believe? Yes, I do. I believe that it's so much knowledge, it's so much alchemy in this world, that if we was to know the alchemy, there's certain things that certain people shouldn't know because they wouldn't know how to use it. There's a reason why. No, I believe that. I don't believe that everybody should know certain things because they wouldn't know to use. They wouldn't know how to use it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know how to use it.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's how I feel about it. But
no, it's real.
if I was to tell you how to make $1 million, you know, shit, we won't have nobody that will work for other people. It's just
got a weird story about that. I had an ex-boyfriend, and there's a man named Neil somebody, and he made a book about how to be a player. And it was like a audio book. And so I'm doing my ex-boyfriend's hair, and I'm listening to the audio book, and he's like, I shouldn't be listening to this because he probably gonna go out and try and trick a bunch of unsuspecting women with it, you know, but I'm just listening to it. I'm just listening to it like, hey, it's interesting, you know what I'm saying? But he actually said that out of his own mouth, and I was like,
you see what I'm saying? No, but that's true in a sense where we shouldn't. A lot of people shouldn't have a certain type of information because they wouldn't know how to use it. So yes, it is. I do believe in the Illuminati, but that is to me the Illuminati. What people try to portray isn't what they think. It's just people who have a certain type of knowledge that aren't willing to show or speak on certain type of symbolisms and ancient knowledge that we all are able to see and to receive, but not everybody is willing to do so.
So you believe in the Illuminati, but you don't think it's necessarily negative. You think
I don't.
Probably a reason to hide certain shit.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah. How would people?
I like that.
How would
nothing get too depressing to just be like, oh, it's a group of people just sitting around doing this with our lives. You know what I'm saying? So I like how you put that.
Listen, it's always a duality of things, even if people think like, you know, and not to even get into something so deep like this, but like people get so spooked out about Baphomet, but yet you don't even, it's like people need to understand the duality of life. We can't have God without, you know, we can't have a higher power without a lower power. We can't have above without below. So it's like, how can we not have these things? I know that was too deep, but I'm just saying.
Another conversation.
Yeah. I know that's a conversation.
Like that would have to be the topic for a whole nother conversation.
I know.
Seriously.
I know.
Like, a whole nother like time. Like I can't. I'm not even gonna start with that because I'll be like, when I was 16, this is what I thought, but then when I was an adult, this is what I thought, but then after life beat my ass, this is what I thought. Like, so I'm like, that's a whole nother thing right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I got 2 more questions. I wish this could go on forever, but we've got lives and things to do and money to make and soaps to create. How do you feel about the times? And that's very
my God.
Whatever you think about it, I'm interested to hear it, my friends.
I'm a little disappointed with humans right now. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are going for things that are not, I mean, it's tangible, but how far can it go? Like we're so focused on pleasing other people that what we are really yearning inside is something that we're not looking within. So a lot of times I'll come towards people and after a few conversations with them, I'm just like, this is why I go hermit mode and I go and research or I'll start finding a new course to do because I get so disappointed speaking with people because I feel like everybody's on this surface level. They're on this surface level and it's like after the surface level, what else is it that you can give me? And after a while, it just gets boring and I'm like, oh,
and you be like,
time to go.
You be like, tell me the truth. And they be like, that is the truth. Okay.
And it's a little upsetting. So I mean, how I feel about people and where we at right now, the time.
Because sometimes I don't even like. I be like, am I like ironic? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't even like going through Instagram explore page because I get upset looking at the explore pages sometimes. It just seems so fake. Everything feels so fake. I haven't felt anything original in so long that it's just like I'd rather just stay in my corner than to be around this fake stuff. So Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about where we at right now. I feel like the social media sometimes just could make a portray a certain thing that's really not, you know.
Now, is that just social media, or is
No,
that about the
in
outside reality, or are you saying social media makes the outside reality weird?
I feel like when it comes down to, okay, so like when you meet somebody, right? I'm just it's short and sweet. You meet somebody on Instagram and they come off like they have this car, they got this business going, and then you get to know them, you get to speak to them, you get to see them in person, and you realize that that car was rented, or that person's that person's job is only a slither of what you think it is. Like you said, you thought that this was a store, and it's not. It's a room. But see, the facade of what social media does, I'm just saying.
It's a store. It's a store.
It's a store. No, it is a store though. It is a store. But what I'm saying is that it could portray to something that is really not. You get what I'm saying? And that's the point. Like people make it things seem like it's something that's really not. So what is that called? An illusion?
I don't know. I'm starting to feel like, why not make an illusion? I'm starting to feel that way. Like for the longest time, I was like super positive, which I still am, but I'm starting to kind of be like, I mean, make some shit up sometimes. Like, these people ain't your friends. You know, I spent my entire life trying to be honest with everybody that I met. Like every single person that I met, I was like, I'm gonna be 1,000% honest. And so many people weren't even listening. So now that I'm in my 30s, I'm starting to kind of be like, you know, maybe I can start having some illusions around me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a lot of energy to be honest with people who aren't even paying attention. You know, I'd rather choose when I'm going to be honest now, because I used to be like, I have to be honest all the time. And I definitely like spent several years with people who just did not deserve my time. And I'm being real.
I like that. I like that.
I'm talking about they give you like one drop of honesty, and then you'd be like, okay, maybe this will work. But it was just that one drop, and that's all they was gonna give you, and the rest of it is just the bullshit. So I'm working on it. I'm so used to being honest that it's like really hard for me. But I'm like, you know, maybe I'll start not being, I don't know, maybe I'll start yanking people's chain and shit. I don't know. Maybe I'll just cuss people out every now and again. Just to get my rock off.
Sometimes you gotta be. Yeah, man.
I'm just playing, but only a little bit.
No, I like that though.
This has been extra rad. I want to thank you for being my first guest on Cute Smart Conversations with Capital Sage. This is Paris the Awesome. Can I call you Paris the Awesome or not?
I mean, you already called me that, players. So go ahead.
The Awesome and Capital Sage.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I want to say to you, keep it going. I see this going far. I see you growing, expanding. You know, like I spoke to you, like we spoke about things earlier. Just visualize what else is it that you want in your area. Visualize it, because I see a lot of great things for you. Just you know, we need these conversations, and we need to have an honest and open area to be able to speak about that. So I appreciate you doing this platform for us, and just keep it going. I'm excited to see the next. Yes, of course.
Yes, girl. Can we do a hug?
I'm excited.
Virtual hug. Thank you, boo. So
Listen.
I'm gonna write that down, because I'm more of a speaker. You know what I'm saying? I'll speak and be like, I'm gonna do this and that. But now that you said that, I'm gonna like make it a point to visualize it.
Yes.
I'm more like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna do it. This is how I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna write that down.
Just do at least try before before you go to sleep, even if that's 5 minutes, off your phone, just visualize it. It's going to be hard at first to see what you see, what colors the walls, what kind of chair, what kind of table, what kind of setup is it that you're having. But every day you're going to notice it's going to be easier for you to be able to visualize this and be able to move forward.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right.